Offline, very mean offline, bro. Literally on. Right. Second. आज पहले तो मेरी स्टेट ऑफ माइंड
I need something to cut this. Dark. Empty. Be ready, Saga. Saga Anderson.
I love you, bye. Good night. औकात के बाहर वाली बात है भाई. चलो मिलकर. लॉक्ड है भाई.
He's hurt pretty bad, but he tore off his bandages. Why? Tor was here.
Rosa and me found Miss Anderson knocked out on the floor of one, burns on the hand and cut on the head. He was out cold, so brought him here. He's been acting strange all week. Take good care of his vehicle. This is Anderson Brothers.
But from what? Is he turning into a Taken?
Oh, wow. blood bandage found on the torch bed. Tall sign bed is empty. I'm at the ground floor, right? Basement भी है.
Must be locked from the other side.
Okay, what the fuck? Blah. She's saving it, right?
Tor, wait! It's me!
They all left through the cafeteria and stuff.
Tor left the wellness center. Oh, come on! An electric lock. Looks like it's controlled remotely.
Door is locked electronically.
This door needs a knob.
Knob. Combination.
A security computer. Needs a password. And a warrant, technically. But hey, desperate times.
May 5th, full moon, third quarter, new moon, first quarter. Full moon, third quarter. Okay, wait. 5, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. 7, 10 के बीच का डिफरेंस 7. कितने डिजिट का पासवर्ड है? Let me see. It's of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My acceptance letter has been arrived. I'm new to gang. Doctor, take care of that. By the over by the bunker. Smell very bad now.
The Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders.
Vladimir Blum. You have been accepted into prestigious ranks of a organization as such. You will join. Password
The computer
protector.
controls the door that Tor went through.
Computer password. आना इसके related कुछ है. It is something related to. Letter stating the initiation is the day after the new moon. Some dates are circled. Shows the phases of the moon. Based on so need to unlock the door. Let me close the door first. 417. इसका डिफरेंस कितने डिजिट का है? 6 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full moon, third quarter. Okay, so I guess full moon, third quarter, 1 day, 2 and 3. Third quarter, new moon, first quarter. First quarter, new moon. Sound आ रहा है भाई. First should be 7. Where? 7. सबका डिफरेंस 7 है. 3 to 7. फुल मून से थर्ड क्वार्टर. फुल मून से थर्ड क्वार्टर यहाँ पे 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. बट यहाँ पे 3 to 9. August 1 and August 30th full moon, 8th third quarter. 7 यहाँ पे 7, 8, 9. 7, 8. 7, 9, 10, 8. 7, 7, 8. Seven, 8. Okay, 29. Okay, the difference between, I guess it's the 20. 4. Okay.
And the doors are open.
Bit typical enemies.
Day, then month. He uses European formatting.
The door became taken.
Shit! Fuck.
ये क्या था भाई?
Need to catch up with Tor. This must have been Tor's.
मिल रहा है यहाँ पे. So what exactly is this? Oh, okay, it's full skills systems. Heal कर लिया. Okay, wait.
You come out of here this minute! That water is bad for you! Tor, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you! This kind of behavior is not okay! Let him go! Tor! Tor? There's an overlap here. Did Cynthia pull Tor in? Torgo.
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me? Or is this a story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why? Or go into the pond.
is she lying to me? The secret mission for its #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters. Gee whiz. I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned. Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her? When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp? Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both? Disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside?
Vic told Rose to look for the hero she wanted.
Doesn't look right.
Tor's marked by darkness. I can feel it. Is he in his room?
Cult initiation letters. Yako and Yumal were running the cult. Maligan and Thornton. Cult symbols, writing part.
Nope.
Okay. Because they should do it.
Wake has returned. Oh my god. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Torringale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him.
The box, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
Anderson Brothers.
The page
You
says the
did it,
record
Olaf.
will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story? The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
Check the nursing home's museum for record.
What happened to Tor just now?
Ugh, I knew someone was messing with Tor's head. There's something wrong with the water here. Pipes acting up, black stuff coming out. Cynthia's probably behind that too.
Does Cynthia have any connection to the cult of the tree?
Oh no, she's way too frail for that. But she used to be this town's best defense against the forces of darkness. Well, after Alan. But I guess it finally got her.
Wake is in custody. How have you been in contact with him?
He leaves me messages in funny places, like the newspaper, books. Once he even wrote to me with a cloud. If it's something really important, he tells me in a dream.
Okay. And what does he say to you with these clouds?
Ways I can help him, how I can stay safe, good dinner recipes, ways to kill Taken, lots of stuff. I've been finding some pages of writing lately too, so he must be working on a new book. Exciting.
You need to get the residents out of here. It's not safe.
Oh, this kind of stuff rolls right off their backs. They've lived very rich lives. Very resilient. But I already told everyone to wait at the designated muster point on the front porch. We run drills every few months. I'm so proud of them.
I'm impressed by how prepared you are.
We're pretty used to this kind of thing.
Wake tells you how to kill Taken?
Oh, sure. You're the hero, so you must know all about it. All you need is a strong light, and then your conventional methods of extreme violence. Simple stuff. The tough part is hiding the bodies.
I honestly don't know how to react to this.
Just doing my part, sister.
Tower followed Cynthia because Cynthia was confusing in missing messages. Mom moved away with me because of Tartar wanted to apologize but not a chance. Letting let mom leave. 3 week has been instructing how to kill Taken. She believes she is working. Not a cult member.
A face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters. Thunder roared, the old gods facing something even more powerful, something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all. caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the Corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral, shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
I need something to cut this.
Okay, where is the museum? म्यूजियम कहाँ पे? यहाँ पे तो came from. Okay, wellness center, nursing home, nursing homes museum. यहाँ से नहीं. Fuck. Yeah, this is just the museum. First floor. And okay. Old Asgard on second floor. One more page. Dice struggles with artist.
A manic depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced the nightmares he'd seen leading to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
Can't be opened on this side.
The spare fuse is now locked away because someone keeps it chilling. The code is in the laundry room. Protect tab blanket. Empty room. Leave.
Must be locked from the other side.
What the fuck? Thank you very much. Wait. ये एक सेकंड conversation new choices ट्रॉफी रूम के बाजू में है
A perfect morning for me to drink this coffee. Coffee is shit. Oh, I did. My perfect morning is ruined. Gilmo, look, it's the bright, full, splendid organic coffee from Old Deer Diner. Oh, wow. I've heard
यहाँ से
connection to animals. With a little spool of hot coffee close at hand, you are always prepared for what comes. How does it taste, Jack?
Anga's remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it. Targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own place.
Presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. Where's Angus' remorse now?
He is a young girl in love. A rock and roll cliche. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her. Angus' remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks' care home.
The Angus' remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub.
What does the sound? Cynthia tried to drown the recording in her bathtub. Tower became taken.
A bathtub. A
Cynthia
pond.
seduced Tower to keep him.
A lake. There's a theme here. Angus' remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor. Bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has torn the overlap. Angus' remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
Cynthia wanted a record the Tower would have done. ये कौन सा रूम था भाई? सिंथिया
Taillights.
Was crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
Thanks. Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
Well, now there's less monsters.
ये बचा था. Need bullets. अरे बुलेट ही नहीं है. Remember, buy more fuses, many more crappy old equipment keeps blowing.
Fuse is blown.
Search
Maybe there are
video.
spares nearby. Must be locked from the other side.
Am I taken?
All his life, he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things. Touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Bruh. House of Zane, renowned filmmaker, blah blah blah. Oh, come on.
The power's off.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. A fighter. The bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd pip like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close to hold the darkness at bay. Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it, Cynthia said. This will put a smile back on your face, my dear, a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
Oh, she became taken, I guess. If you see these, please remind me residential latest overall 273. फिल्टर कहाँ पे भाई सीधा सीधा
It's not opening. There. Power's back on. Shit. Careful, Saga.
It was too late. was underwater. The nightmares were starting to creep in. He had it coming. Saga went to the forest story.
The Dark Presence uses people's memories,
Their
their fears to corrupt them.
Entry from Cynthia's journal. She was afraid of hearing whispers.
A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the Dark Presence? A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess. I feel like I'm missing some context here. I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite.
Hmm.
Close to someone named... Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken. Tor's a romantic, huh? A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Oh, never mind.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is. Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
Okay. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the national.
Tor's not becoming a Taken, but Cynthia is definitely corrupting him. Trying to keep him away from me? Anga's remorse. Old gods of Asgard.
First itself
I need
into
to
her.
play it.
Side out! An opening to darkness!
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul. Forever seeking to be whole,
The overlap is at the pond.
driven by passion.
Shit, here we go. Yeah, give me bullets, please. The body of the missing youth discovered in that bunker.
This isn't real. Fuck this place.
Am I going in circles? No power. Can't use the switch.
Do wrestling. Wearing again.
I need to get the power on to use the switch. The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
Okay.
Closer. Destroy the only way.
कॉल आ गया भाई. हेलो, बोल बोल. मैं तो खेल रहा हूँ, एलन वेक खेल रहा हूँ. एलन वेक खेल रहा हूँ मैं अभी, वो स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ.
It's a loop, like the others.
ठीक है
I need to reach the center.
What the fuck क्या चल रहा है भाई
Cynthia. She's here.
Too late.
A dead end. Oh, back here again. Locked. The key has to be nearby.
मैं वापस Nora.
Back again. Gotta go deeper. You took Tor. I'm here to take him back. I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Saga! So damn dark down here. I'm underwater. She's tracking me at the bottom. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Shit. Where'd she go? I gotta get out of the water. I can't She's coming.
But how do you fight her? This is not how story goes. Yeah, I know. Sure. Okay, I think cross करना होगा and light चल करनी होगी. Hmm. She's so tall. Yeah. Oh.
Cynthia took the record and I brought it back. Tor!
Saga! Where are you? Can you hear me? It's so dark. I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
Dark water.
You took Tor. I'm here to take him back. I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Saga! It's so damn dark down here. I'm underwater. She's trapped me at the bottom. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
The daughter was taken. Like what's gone?
She got me good.
Shit!
Pushed her down.
Let's go here.
She's up or down.
सामने जाना है.
Where are you?
She sank into dark water.
She's coming.
Sinking into darkness. The nightmares were starting to creep in.
ये सामने से मतलब.
Saga was trapped in a horror story.
Okay. It's now here. It's
There must be a way to get the power back on.
Dark water. The brothers were too old to stop
there anything here?
I gotta get out of the water.
Fuck you.
Shit. Where'd she go?
What's here exactly? I need to. Oh wait, there's something here.
I can't stay in the water.
Wow. I need to fight her.
I gotta get out of the water.
What are you doing? Here. Could be something. Ah.
I'm not leaving you here, Tor. Hold on!
I can.
It's cold. Dark. I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
नीचे oh right here. Just look at this fucking world, bitch. See क्या है? अबे तो बुलेट खत्म हो गई थी जल्दी कैसे? I need to use crossbow. This is difficult. It is difficult.
It's cold. Hark! I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Nightmares were starting to creep. Dark water. She was underwater. Sinking into darkness.
Oh, okay, 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 got it. अबे अब समझ गया कैसे करना है इसको. Cool. She's scary. अरे यार, I know this is not how story goes, huh? While knocked out of the ground, use a dodge to avoid a follow. This will also allow you to get back on your feet quicker. The difficulty भी ऊपर हाई करके रखा हुआ.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
एक सेकंड. Hmm.
Time is running out.
अबे भाई. अरे यार.
the goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Giddy as a young girl in love. Dark water pressed itself into her. Time was running out. Daughter was dead.
भाई क्या
I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
You again. The FBI. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this.
Without the clicker. You can help. You must find it.
I already have it. I can get it to you. But I have to understand. Did you write Logan into the story?
Lad's in danger. I need to get back. I'm writing a story. It's the only way.
Then change the story.
If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right?
You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit!
Logan is in the story. I can get him to change it. I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan. To my family.
Tor,
Oh, fucking hell.
Are you okay?
Hey, took your sweet time to come save your grandpa, huh?
Nice attitude. A family trait?
You're right. Sorry. Thanks for helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Of course you do, sweetie pie. And I got answers.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Odin already told you. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot? I have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An amp. Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom. Meaning Wake. He needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him. You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family, way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin aren't part of my family. You said you were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end. Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed. Your dad was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe.
Sheesh. Oh, yes.
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice. Tor is here, in the overlap. Gotta find him and get the fuck out.
Tor and my father had a problem to play after that. Why mom? Mom thought Tor's power was dangerous in my opinion. The family is not bound by big stories. The Andersons can seize with the horror story. Anger most mentioned in minor drawaway.
Nope. The way Tor behaved, I'm surprised my mom hung around for as long as she did. But he is genuinely sorry.
The clicker acts like an amplifier. It can magnify the reality changing. Yes.
Okay.
Because Vic wrote the story, only Vic can edit it. How to stop the story?
Wake needs to be the one to rewrite the ending.
Area
And I'll need to keep an eye on him.
It overlapped. Minted apple is a big tolerance.
Overlaps require pieces of art to enter. Is that because of the Dark Place's focus on art? Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
Gods of Asgard will be ready to help. Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive. Just kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that. Thanks, Grandpa.
Don't worry about me, kiddo. I'll drag my sorry ass over to Odin. A few shots of the Andersons' finest will fix us both up. See you soon, Saga.
The FBC is holding Wake at the sheriff's station. I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have Wake, and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this. Get the clicker to wake and make him fix his attempt to play God. That's the plan. But the FBC have him.
Gateway out of FBC custody. See. Okay, so यहाँ से मेरे को I need to go sheriff station. Through here. ठीक यहाँ से बंद किया होगा इसलिए यहाँ से ये राउट लेना पड़ेगा I'm guessing. Come on. There is another bug in alternate get then Saga can play I know. Stop teaching me.
Another one of those cult boxes.
Rifle ammo. To investigate option, investigate a previously flooded areas.
There's a rhyme over here.
Stupid line. Oh, crashed. Sorry. Never mind. I'm going right way.
Oh, hello there.
Hello. You कहाँ हो गए?
Those people just burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
Sorry.
He wouldn't just wander off and not tell us. Especially after all the weirdness at the lodge. I'm worried, Jules.
Well, I'm fucking worried. Okay. One of us needs to stay at the lodge in case Marcy shows up. And the other one should go out looking for her.
If we canvass the woods, we're sure to find some tracks or something. some hints to her whereabouts. We can even use some
This
of
is
our
not the time
equipment.
to geek out over the stupid gear, Riley. It's all toys anyway.
Power's out. Always a good sign. Anyone here?
I'm here, in the closet.
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Anderson? Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like. My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you
A
don't...
taken. Yeah, I'll handle it.
Wasn't.
अब बुलेट चाहिए भाई.
All clear, Estevez. That leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse. But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
What happened here?
Start. We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle. The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
What did the FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring Altered World event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources, problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay. Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement.
Always
Here.
the basement.
You'll need these keys.
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
Always the fucking basement. Station had been attacked. A fuse boxes in the basement of the station. As we won't be able to open this.
The cell door won't open without power. Holding cells. Is that where they're keeping Wake? Door's locked, though.
A revolution for the brain. 1, 2, 3. Don't forget 1, 2, 3. A B C 1, 2, 3. Okay.
I'm sure Sheriff Braco wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Better. ABC file linking cult activity to Mulligan Thornton. What do they want?
No.
Bright Falls में है ना? Give me some bullets, man. What? What do you mean my inventory is full? Let me discard this shit. Throwable gas can be generated when shot, inflicting heavy damage to anything nearby. Yes, certainly.
Did you read me, Anderson?
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it. Another cult stash?
One. Okay, this is what angle. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 6. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pushing shack.
Okie dokie. I don't like the sounds coming from.
I need to go back. Got a case to solve.
Oh, come on. Be. Okay, let me put the shoebox. Shoebox out.
Casey! Is that you?
Anderson?
Hold your fire! I'm coming in!
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Could use a bit more glide.
Funny.
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. That thing, the dark presence, it's real too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
Water to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
Casey's affected by the horror story too. I'm fighting for them all now. Casey. You, Logan, all of it. I just need to get the power back on first.
Give him hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
I'll take care of it. Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared.
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up. Let's go.
More coming down.
Not good. Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy.
ए भाई bullets please. क्या फ्लैश बैंग तो हर डायमेंशन नहीं है enough heals or enough heals.
Got a little cramped in that closet.
What's going on?
Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the cult of the tree. Don't let your guard down.
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the backlot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
What's at the lake house?
Research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the Shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
Wish me luck.
According to the Luck and Probability Department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
Okay, bhai, genuine. Kill the research and research the complete children in the coffee machine.
An electrical lock system with no failsafe. Smart.
Yeah, I can upgrade weapons, right? It's just stills. You'd think your delators are backup generators. Triangle graffiti found.
That's not right.
Skull symbol inspired by the FBC logo drugs. Cult uses the imaginary one.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, your government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything! Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shot me! Typical government stooge. Let me out so I can kill him, that fucker! You come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea! Let
You
us
wrote
out!
Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. but we're out of time. Hurry!
Don't fucking give it to him! He'll get it! He's a fucking monster, Saga! There it is. We've been waiting for you, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking destroy you! Yeah.
Scratch. Can't pretend to be awake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit is trapped. The light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here. But you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing SPC generator.
Got one.
2 more to go.
I found the lights. How do I activate them?
I can turn them on from here. You need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing SPC generator.
Another core activated.
Only one left. Doing great.
Scratch is here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now? Assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The big apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
Vic has been contacting me from the dark place. Vic is trapped in the dark place.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Got powerful light resistance. Don't take that. How to destroy channels?
Nope. The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense. I don't have the key.
Held his clipboard up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging, he signed and dated the form. Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house had gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. They even had the para-utilitarian in custody already. Another clatter behind him. Closer this time. He turned, hand on his holster. He called out to the darkness.
This station has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You're not authorized to be here.
Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
Scratches wakes double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
He's pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No. I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
Casey, the thing that attacked Casey had Week's face.
Is right?
You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
Mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just named it half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch. Hai vittu.
The skulls.
Take it. Is he telling the truth?
We've got a floater, a taken on the shore. Call the gang, Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
तो weird हो गया ना. Nightingale was already taken. Cultural would have stopped him, but is not interrupted. Okay.
That's not right.
Ritual failed to destroy anything because the bookers interrupted him. He's never heard of Scratch. Yeah. The cult found Wake's pages inside Taken. Believed he was the cause.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, yeah. The cult of the tree targeted people already corrupted by the darkness in their gurus and part of the community. Cult guru. Deduction available. What is deduction? Purpose of cult ritual was to kill Taken.
My brother.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place. What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
You enter with the suspected. Come up with a new plan. Weaken the clicker. FBC file on Golden Lake threshold to another reality. Yes. FBC file on Golden Lake lights every clicker. And its natural qualities.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art.
Lights
Makes them permanent.
Art amplifying effects of.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as. I need to know what information I can still trust.
Scratch pretended to be Wake, used us for how long the whole time can. Oh. According to the file, Wake has used a clicker to change the reality before.
how can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying. Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story.
Yep. Natural item, maybe even an active power. Verify was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. Definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Come up with a deduction available. FBI identify click as a paranormal clicker still useful.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help. It's still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
And breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Clicker can be used to anyone so long as the holder believes in power and art's message.
I will use it to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem. I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and...
Ending. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, oh, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No, Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, How do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story. A lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there. So you need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Hey. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
This is the beginning of the endgame to travel to control lake. You have to save your game. Exploring and traveling to other areas will be limited if you choose to continue.
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
Don't like all this chaos right before Deerfest. Maybe I should just stay here for the night and make sure no harm comes to my creation. I'm sure it'll be fine. What do you know? You're just an apprentice. You have no idea the pressures a professional like me is under.
Another cult box.
Six, 7, 9, 6.
handsome dear.
Ready to go?
I'm late now. Let's get the plan started.
Okay, here we go. We'll be there for you. What do you need from us?
Lake with the...
Try to get you, Anderson.
Way to get that light array to the lake.
Covered, so good news there. And we'll bring our mobile containment unit. It's specially built for entities like Scratch.
And this work of art, Anderson. What's the plan for that?
I'll make some calls on the way. Just meet me at Cauldron Lake. Till
Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
thank you, Ilmo.
थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग जो भी देख रहा है भाई